Santa Clara, California. The Packers blew too many scoring chances and wound up losing another playoff heartbreaker on Saturday night, 24-21 to the 49ers at Levis Stadium. The Packers led by 4 points and had a chance to go up by 7 midway through the fourth quarter, but rookie K. Anders Carlson missed a 41-yard field goal. The 49ers then drove 69 yards the other way for the go-ahead TD with just over a minute left. Packers QB Jordan Love then made a bad throw back across the field on Green Bay's final drive, and was intercepted by 49ers LB Greenlaw, his second INT of the second half. San Francisco advances to the NFC title game, and the Packers season is over. For the Packers, Love was 21 of 34 for 194 yards with 2 TDs, 2 INTs and a 72.4 passer rating. RB Aaron Jones had 18 carries for 108 yards, the first 100-yard rusher against San Francisco in 51 games, including playoffs. Romeo Doubs had 4 catches for 83 yards, and Jaden Reed had 4 for 35. 3 red zone possessions in the first half that produced just 6 points for Green Bay loomed large as the game wore on. For the 49ers, QB Brock Purdy was 23 of 39 for 252 yards with 1 TD, no INTs and an 86.7 rating as the Packers missed multiple chances for interceptions. RB Christian McCaffrey rushed 17 times for 98 yards and 2 TDs, including the game winner. George Kittle had 4 catches for 81 yards and a TD, and Jalen Jennings had 5 catches for 61 yards. Here's a recap of all the action. Packers lead 49ers 3-0 after first quarter. The Packers won the opening coin toss and elected to receive. After a 7-yard Aaron Jones run, Jordan Love converted the first of 3 first down on the opening series with a 7-yard pass to tight end Luke Musgrave. Jones carried the ball 4 times in a row, gaining 21 yards and pushing the ball to the San Francisco 40. On 3rd and 6, Romeo Doubs drew a 13-yard defensive pass interference penalty from Ambry Thomas to move the ball inside the 49ers red zone. After Love couldn't connect with Doubs on a 3rd and 8 slant in the end zone, Green Bay opted for a 29-yard Anders Carlson field goal that gave Green Bay a 3-0 lead with 7 minutes, 22 seconds left in the first quarter. The 14-play, 58-yard drive lasted 7:38. The 49ers started at their own 20-yard line after Josiah Deguara's tackle of Deebo Samuel. After a false start penalty, Darnell Savage nearly intercepted Brock Purdy on 1st and 15, but couldn't bring the ball in. Samuel was injured on the next play following a 9-yard catch. He was evaluated for a head injury and returned. Kenny Clark and Preston Smith combined on the sack of Purdy for a loss of 7. The Packers took over at their 18 after Mitch Wishnowski's 57-yard punt and Jaden Reed's 12-yard return. San Francisco was flagged for another defensive pass interference, this time on safety Tashan Gibson against Christian Watson for a 7-yard gain to the San Francisco 25. Charvarius Ward fell down in one-on-one coverage against Romeo Doubs, leading to a wide-open 38-yard gain down the right sideline to the San Francisco 33. On 2nd and 11, tight end Tucker Kraft opened the sideline up for Emmanuel Wilson on an 11-yard catch. A 9-yard pitch to Jones set up 3rd and 1 as the first quarter drew to a close. 49ers lead Packers 7-6 at halftime. The Packers attempted a Jones run and Love sneak, but officials determined he didn't reach the line to gain, resulting in a turnover on downs at the San Francisco 14. The 49ers converted 2 3rd and 1 situations, with Purdy finding Jalen Jennings for 16 yards. Purdy threw the ball away from inside the hashes on 1st and 10 at the GB 37, but officials said it was not intentional grounding because it was outside the pocket. Green Bay tried a blitz on 3rd and 5, but San Francisco picked it up, giving Purdy time to find George Kittle for a 32-yard touchdown to put the 49ers ahead 7-3 with 8:42 remaining. Love answered with a 27-yard pass to Reed on the first play of the next series. Green Bay gained 14 yards on back-to-back Jones, and converted on 3rd and 7, with a 22-yard pass to Doubs, setting up 1st and goal at the San Francisco 9. After Love couldn't connect with Kraft in the back of the end zone on 3rd down, as Green Bay settled for another Carlson 29-yard field goal to cut the Packers' deficit to 7-6 with 4:09 left in the first half. Purdy completed a quick pass to Jennings for 12 yards in the initial first down. A 2-yard McCaffrey run led to the 2-minute warning. On 3rd and 1 at the Green Bay 42, San Francisco used its first timeout with 34 seconds left in the half. The 49ers converted with a 3-yard pass to Jennings but was forced to use their second timeout, with 28 seconds left after Hare Alexander stopped Jennings in bounds. The 49ers tried a 48-yard Jake Moody field goal after Purdy's 3rd and 2 pass sailed out of bounds, but Colby Wooden blocked it to end the first half. That was the Packers' first blocked field goal in the postseason since Da'Done Jones against the Cowboys on January the 11th, 2015. Packers lead 49ers 21-14 after 3. Samuel came out of the 49ers locker room without his pads, and was announced as out after San Francisco's first drive of the second half. The Packers opened the second half by forcing a 3-and-out. Kenny Clark stopped Jennings for a 1-yard loss on first down, and Rashan Gary helped pressure Purdy into an incompletion on 3rd and 4. Green Bay took over at its 25. Green Bay moved the ball to the 44 with a 9-yard read run, and Jordan Love converted with a 3rd and 1 short. The officials incorrectly spotted the ball, and LaFleur was forced to use his first challenge to gain the first down. On 3rd and 15, Bo Melton forced a second Thomas defensive pass interference call, a 41-yard penalty. On the next play, Melton came wide open in the end zone for a 19-yard TD to put the Packers back ahead 13-7 with 9:27 left in the third quarter. The 49ers answered with a 32-yard pass to George Kittle on 3rd and 6, and a 23-yard McCaffrey TD run to put San Francisco back on top 14-13 with 7:39 left in the third quarter. Kyseian Nixon broke a 73-yard kickoff return. While the ball came out, Eric Wilson jumped on it to start Green Bay's next drive at the San Francisco 19. Nixon's return is the second longest in Packers postseason history, trailing only Desmond Howard's 99-yard TD return in Super Bowl XXXI. Green Bay jumped back ahead after a 13-yard pass to Doubs and a 2-yard TD to Kraft. The Packers took a 21-14 lead with 5:23 left in the third quarter following a successful 2-point conversion on a pass to Jones. The 49ers went 3-and-out, with Kyseian Nixon nearly picking off an errant Purdy pass on 3rd and 5. P. Walker went to the locker room with a cramping issue after the series. San Francisco got the ball back after Love's pass was tipped up and intercepted by Dre Greenlaw, who returned it to the 49ers 48 with 2:02 left in the third quarter. The 49ers converted on 3rd and 9, with a 12-yard pass to Brandon Ayuk underneath to the GB 35. After 2 incompletions, Gary and Carl Brooks tackled Purdy for a 1-yard gain. 49ers beat Packers 24-21. The fourth quarter began with Moody making a 52-yard field goal to cut Green Bay's lead to 21-17 with 14:56 left in regulation. Green Bay went 3-and-out on its next possession, resulting in Daniel Wellens' first punt of the evening. San Francisco took over at its 25 after Wellens' 42-yard punt with 13:22 remaining. The 49ers converted a key 3rd and 10, with a 21-yard pass to Jennings in the middle of the field. The 49ers sent out their punt team after Darnell Savage tackled McCaffrey for no gain on a first down pass, and Purdy threw incompletions on back-to-back plays. Reed called for a fair catch on Wishnowski's punt at the Green Bay 10 with 9:37 remaining. Before the next series, right tackle Zach Tom was ruled out after being evaluated for a concussion earlier in the game. Jones broke a 53-yard run up the middle on the first play of the series, pushing the ball to the San Francisco 37. Eric Armstead was called for a neutral zone infraction on the next play. Emmanuel Wilson then hurdled a defender to gain 8 yards in the first down. Love was unable to connect with Dontavian Wicks on 3rd and 9, and Carlson missed a 41-yard field goal wide left with 6:18 remaining. Purdy snuck for a 2-yard gain on 3rd and 1 from the SF40. Purdy then hit Ayuk on an 11-yard slant on 3rd and 5 to cross midfield. A 17-yard pass to Conley moved the ball to the Green Bay 26. The game reached the 2-minute warning on a McCaffrey 3-yard run on 2nd and 2. With the ball at the Packers 15, McCaffrey was pushed out of bounds for no gain. Purdy scrambled for 9 yards on the next play to the Green Bay 6. McCaffrey ran in the 6-yard TD on 3rd and 1 to go ahead 24-21 with 1:07 remaining. Love opened the drive with an 8-yard out to Doubs. A 3-yard pass to Musgrove converted the first down. Love was then intercepted